Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Planet Nomads. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. I've made a new vehicle. I made it back home, by the way, obviously. I made it back home. And we have a vehicle. This is MARC, M-A-R-C. Kyle Brown, thank you very much. Massive Articulated Rover Craft, otherwise known as MARC. This is what I've got so far. I've been using the batteries. I'm still using the batteries. I haven't put a bio generator on here. I just used the batteries, but it turned out pretty cool. It's like the third one I've made now. I'm having a good time just making the different vehicles. And so we've got a battery hooked up to the winch right here. We've got batteries running actually to this switch right here. So if I go C, and if I turn this on, I've got both the headlights. And I can go back to here and hit C again and turn it off, and the running to the switches. So the batteries run to the switch, and then from the switch you run to whatever it is you want it to go to, and then you only have to operate the one switch, which is very handy. The tires are all hooked up to the batteries on the side of the vehicle. And I've got 4 storage containers down the middle here, but all these batteries are running to this switch back here. So if I go C and I turn this on and hit tab, you can see now all the tires are powered. Ooh, you know what? Am I missing something over here though? Looks like I might be missing one over here. Nope, I wasn't. There it goes. I just can't see the blue line going through there. But they're all hooked up. So, and another nice thing is with the switch is I can run this switch into the switch that's on the bio generator inside. And when we're back at base, it's charging automatically. So it's draining power off of here, which we've got quite a bit of power in here. Yeah, 60. Well, look at that. Wow, it changed a lot. So when I turn that off, it actually conserves a lot of power. Most of what we have inside here is turned off right now. We just have the power to the vehicle. So what I want to do is, last episode I had a ton of radio moments. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to have to do this again. That's one thing I want to see them get fixed. I always forget about that when I come into play. So this is MARC. He is our new rover. I love him. I think he's fantastic. Looks like we're getting about 28 out of him, which is no big deal. Question for you guys, those of you who are familiar with the game. These pyramid type, these stone formations right here, is that telling me that there is a ore deposit underneath there that's worth getting? I'm curious about that. Because there's quite a few of them around here. I took the vehicle out of the water, I broke it down, took it out of the water, and then I rebuilt it on land. Drove for a while, crashed, went back, built the vehicle again, crashed. So I've got one sitting out here that, of course, I crashed. And it's just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. Wonder if I can get that before they get to me. Let's do it. Ha! We're out of resources pretty much. I've been doing a lot of fooling around with stuff. Oh. B is on the other side of water. I do not want to go in the water again. I have learned my lesson on that. And this landscape is really rough. Really rough. Let's go ahead and park. Let's back up a little bit. Let's park this right up the hill here. And then we're going to have to walk over and grab it. I'm not taking this vehicle into the water area. There we go. It should stay put. All right. Yeah, this whole landscape over here. I think I mentioned I had some radio moments last episode. I did quite a few, as a matter of fact. This landscape is really brutal. It's all hilly like this and bumpy. It's not very good for the vehicles. I've got this one marked as well. This is C. MARC is a C. While we're out and about, though, I can grab these things. See, now there's another one right over there. So I feel like this is where I want to come and take a self-miner, and put it down there, and then have it suck up the ores beneath the ground. I think that's what that is. I'm not sure. I'm going to grab all this stuff while we're out and about. I'm going to want to get to a hover vehicle. Some of you say the hover vehicles are really fantastic, that's the way to go. So we're going to want to do that, but I've just not opened it. I thought, why not fool around with the stuff that makes the vehicles and just try to get my head wrapped around it and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. I've been having some fun with the with MARC. Having a really good time with MARC, actually. Yeah, like this guy right here, I feel like he's telling me that there's a lot more of me underground. Silicon. There's a lot more of him underground. So I'm willing to bet that's what that is. 800 meters. We're just going to go over here and grab all the pieces off of him. I don't even know how deep this water is. We probably could have drove through this one. You guys, like I said, episode 4 was recorded right after episode 3, so of course there wasn't anything to, I didn't get to see the comments about you guys telling me not to do that. Oh, this is really awesome. I love the fact we can go underwater like that. And by the way, you can swim like a champ. How's our inventory looking? Yeah, we've got some space. Let's grab this guy right here. Grab food. I've got water. I've got all the good stuff. We got a little food here too. I don't know that I've ever picked one of those before. That's herbs. Okay, so that's another herb type plant. There were a lot of nasty creatures around here. I got off track coming back. It's not like I could just go back the way I came because I went in that lake. So I wound up coming all the way through back in here, and it was just an absolute nightmare trying to drive around in here. And there's a lot of creatures back in here too. Lots of them. These guys are going to get angry with me. This is a pretty cool little area back here. I didn't see this before. Let's take a look back in here real quick. I know I'm on foot. What can I say? I don't have too many hours in on the game so far, but you guys' help has been absolutely tremendous. Whoa, those guys are really big. Is it just me, or do they look bigger than the other ones? Whew, sweet mama. It's a big animal. Oh, that's a long ways down. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Oh. We made it. What is that little... Did you see that little blue thing sitting here? What is this? Just a little plant, huh? It seems like it's in such an odd location. Oh boy. So you can see I'm quite a ways away where I finally gave up, and I thought, you know what, it was dark out, I needed to get home, and I ran. Hi guys. Oh, nobody even aggroed on me there. I managed to sneak past them without them seeing me. Yeah, our ship is down here. Oh, look at all the nodes down in here. Wow, this place is a gold mine right here. If we've got space in our inventory, we're going to want to come and grab that stuff. I see bees in that little buzzer thing right there. If you guys don't mind doing a little more exploring with me, this is a beautiful spot back in here, but like I said, it's just so dang hilly that you can't really get too much done. Here he comes. I was waiting to see if he was actually going to attack me or not. Yeah, this area is pretty cool. But again, driving around in here, it's like almost impossible. It's crazy bumpy. I mean, look at this. It's just this. These gorges are massive. We're almost there anyways. You can see what happened. The vehicle... Having the four wheels in the back, or at least one in the middle and the one in the back, seems to keep the vehicle more stable. When you've got the wheels in the back and the front, it seemed like every time I hit the gas going uphill, it would just cause the front end to come off the ground and roll backwards. So that was kind of the problem I was having with that. So I thought we'd just come over here real quick and grab it. And then I was looking back at last episode, and I think I saw an area that I'd like to try to possibly move to. that's not too far from where we are right now. I could stay right where we are, but I thought, nah, here we are. It's upside down. Oh my god. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Poor thing. So yeah, I just kept tearing it apart, and then I build a smaller version of it. What are you gonna do? Oops. Oops. Oh, by the way, something else I figured out is you can paint stuff different colors. If you go take your mouse wheel and click it down, you can pick a color and then left click on stuff and you can change the color of things. Awesome. That's how I got the color scheme on there. The painted blocks, I guess they don't take longer to take apart. Oh, I see. I'm out of battery juice. That's what it is. Yeah, this area just was not, it's not friendly. It's not friendly to vehicles. I was going to try to come down here and go right through here, but as soon as I hit this wall, it flipped over backwards. It just wasn't going to work. So we got to head back to, we have to head back to see Mr. Mark and get to him, and then we're going to drive out of here. I mean, this is some pretty cool area. It's a pretty cool area. I like it, but it's not going to be, I don't see a whole lot of nodes here or anything like that. I wonder if there's stuff inside the hill, though. How's our inventory? We still have 2 slots left. Is there anything in here to be had? There's iron, there's carbon. What's this here? Not much of anything, really, huh? Oops. Well, there's a little bit of stuff in here. But it's not like a huge deposit. You guys let me know, are there huge deposits of ores in here? Or am I wasting my time doing that? And should I just be focusing on the nodes? Oh boy. Hold on. We may have to hide out in that hole for a little while. I forgot my sleeping bag. I should have brought that. If the storm gets rough, you don't want to be outside in it. Oh. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to hang out for a little bit, let the storm pass, and then I'm going to get back to Mark, and then we're going to head back to base. Welcome back. Mission successful. Yeah, I don't mind where we are right now with the base, but I would really like to kind of be a little closer to some water. I know I should be really afraid of water right now, but I feel like we had some water over there. There's some really nice spots I went by just a second ago. Matter of fact, I could see it from, I could see the base from where I was walking by. It's just right through there. Let's go take a peek. I left the batteries on the whole time we were away from the vehicle. Mark. This area's just got a lot of different nodes in it, you know? It really does. I'm just kind of curious as to what kind of opposition we have creature-wise here. We've got the big guys up there. There's water right over here. And they don't travel too far away from their spot. They usually stay pretty close to where they belong. Oh. There's like 2 sets of them here. There's one up there and there's one down here. Is there any way to get rid of them completely? I would really like to be lakeside, so when we get our water pump we can just run water right to the base. That would be ideal. I tell you what, Mark is pretty sweet. He rolls along just fine. He's not really fast, but he's definitely maneuverable. There's a big old valley down there too. Lots of nodes out here also. What is that? That looks like a totally different biome right there. Like almost like a swamp kind of a thing. We'll just roll around a little bit. How's our power anyways? 77%? Okay. That's pretty neat. This is pretty neat back in here with the mountains and stuff. If you think about it, you could dig right in here. We'd be able to drive MARC right inside. Boom, just like that. You know what I mean? These little guys have kind of got this little valley over here taken care of. Jumpy jump jump. And one of you guys said to dig a hole and have them just jump right into the hole. They've got some down here. Looks like there's some up on that ridge as well. Just take it easy, you guys. I just don't want to settle for a spot if there's something a little bit better that we could build on and have a really great, awesome view, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm wondering if I kill these guys off, will they just disappear, these big guys? Can I run them over? Oh my god, you sure can. And quite easily, too. Roadkill! Let's do it. Let's get rid of them. I'm curious to see if they'll come back. If I take care of them, kill them all. Okay, one left. I know. I just made them extinct. Meat. Please don't take me. He says no, don't do it. Sorry, dude. And if I get rid of this... Oh god, they're back. Spawn two more. I know. Brutal, huh? Let's get rid of that icon right there, that marker. Got myself stuck on the carcass. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it just keeps spawning them. Interesting. I wonder if my vehicle's taking damage. Okay, that should be that one there, and one more. I'm gonna see if it's gonna spawn some more, because that little marker's gone now. Let's go ahead and harvest them. Oh, he disappeared. I think these guys down here spit on you too, these little these little round plants. Okay, no one else has spawned in yet. I'm kind of assuming that this thing's going to come back here, though. You know what I mean? I don't know how it all works. We're just checking it out. Oops. How's my power? 70%, we're good. This area right down here looks pretty nice, right through here. And then there's the lake right down here too, so that would be pretty cool. Okay, there's a little test to see if I can get rid of those guys. Because there's another cluster of them right over here. Right over here would be kind of ideal. Right up on this ridge right here, would be a pretty nice spot. If we get rid of them. And just keep them from being here. That would be the best thing. Just get rid of them. You ain't welcome here no more. Because there's a lot of stuff right around here, including the water. The My Little Pony guys, I don't care about them. Yeah, there's food. There's all kinds of stuff here. And then if we built over here, we would have this area all the way through the area we're currently in to harvest these nodes. There's some really nice ones in here too. Boy, Mark does great. He just rolls right along. I love the name, by the way, too. It's just fantastic. And we got one right there, too. We could get rid of those guys over there. And there's one down here, too. And the little guys. The little guys don't seem to go away. Those little bouncy guys, they don't seem to disappear when you take their nest. This could be a good spot right here. It's close to the water as well. I just want to be closer to the water, and I realize there's a water table underneath me, but I would rather not use that. I kind of regret digging that hole under the base. I didn't realize I was going to hit water table. Now there's a big hole in the ground right there that I'm going to have to leave something over the top of so it doesn't, you know, I don't fall in it later on down the road. You know what? I don't know how long I've been recording for. I have no idea. I tend to take you guys with me the whole time. Some of you like that, some of you don't like that as much. But if we do this right here, we should be charging up. It's going to take 55 minutes and 12 seconds to completely charge Mark back up again. That's okay, no big deal. He looks awesome, huh? I love him. I think he's great. So we did a pretty good, we did a fair amount of moving around today and looking at this. I wouldn't mind going off in that direction right there also. Right over there, I wouldn't mind going over there and seeing what there is to see. When we were driving this direction last episode, I noticed over on the right-hand side here, there may have been some interesting locations. Otherwise, I like that spot right over there by the lake. The lake would be really cool to be by. Something else I want to do before we call it an episode today is... in both of these. Oh, look at all the stuff we got. Nice. Let's just go ahead and throw this in here, and that in there, and that in there. And we might as well throw that bio stuff in there too. And... awesome. Oh, we've got more of that. Let's go ahead and do this, and throw that in there. And we've got more meat. 55 meat. Oh my God. We're never going to have to think about food at all. Seriously, we've got so much food, it's unbelievable. All right, let's go to our inventory. This is the first one we had. Right click on it. Use our hand. Ah, here we go. Mission information. Commercial terraforming vessel Anita of Congenia Technological Consortium. Goals: recon and scanning of habitable exoplanets. Primary estimation of mining and terraforming potential. Construction of research outposts. Material and logistics support of existing terraforming projects. We had a crew of 37. Myra Saray was the leader. Estimated mission time. Wow. 87 to 92. Okay. Coordinates updated on 14/12/2087. Mars International Hub. Ship will change course for Iridanus. Await further instructions. Authorized by Special Operations Division. Oh. Is someone coming for us? It looks like it might be, huh? So as we go along, we're going to open some of this stuff up. So let's go back to our inventory. We've got this one here. This is the one we found at the alien thing. I dedicate this to you because you need to know. My name is Galena Iliadis. Boy. I'm a scientist from Mars NESA Station Persida. The year is 2075, at least it was when we activated the startup sequence. I was conducting an experiment in the negative mass generator area with my colleagues Vicente and Zanshi. It was supposed to be a matter of routine, but something happened, something never observed before. The sequence initiated a lockdown in the area. We could not escape, even by manually overriding the locks. Shortly, we were engulfed in blazing light. The portal had been activated. I have no idea where we are, but I do know we got here through an advanced interplanetary system, a connected grid of stabilized wormholes. Each of these monuments is a transit station for an advanced race of interstellar travelers. Oh. Oh. This is 2075, so this is almost 10 years prior to us getting here. My father discovered their technology on Mars 10 years ago. However, there was no evidence Mars was their home planet. We call them Iridans, because we intercepted a signal containing a cipher, something we have used to translate parts of their knowledge coming from the constellation Iridanus. The Tesseract is closed for now. We cannot go back. If we could get to the portal going on Mars, if we could get the portal going on Mars, we can do it again. We have to be careful, though. It seems that all Iridani technology is surrounded by dangerous radioactive shielding. Oh. There's much more to this story than meets the eye. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.